Hey guys, Internet Dude here. Hey, I came into my shop today and I noticed that I'm having a heat problem. You'll see here the temperature here is 12.5 Celsius. Thermostat set to 15 and the heat is on. Let's take a look. So the main heater for my shop space here is this Mr Heater Big Maxx unit. I've already taken the cover off and I'll show you why here right away. So to take the cover off, there's just two screws here on the left and two on the front, here and here, and you just undo those. So this unit, just for your information, let's see if we can find a model number. So there's the model numbers, MHU 45NG and H8U 45NG. So it's a 45,000 BTU unit. And on the back of the cover, there is a note here that tells you, okay, well, if you have ignition control LED flashes, it tells you what it means. So we'll take a look here, and you can see the LED. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's blinking 3 times. So that tells us pressure switch open or closed. Okay. Well, if you take a look at it, this part's the gas valve. That's the blower motor. The circuit board, that's where the gas goes in. The igniter, the flame sensor. Just get familiar with what your things are. This is the pressure switch here. So there's a clear tube that goes from it, and it goes down behind there, and it goes into the cabinet area where the blower motor is. So the thermostat just sent the signal for this thing to turn on. And so the process here is that the inducer motor here is trying to draw a draft through. So when the gas ignites, it's already got that motion, the burner, gas is going through the burner and all that stuff. So what it's doing now is it's trying to induce that draft out the exhaust, and it's going to sit like this for a few minutes. So while it's doing this, I'm going to go outside, because if you have this code, the first thing you should do is you should check for obstruction in your exhaust. So let's go to the other end of that and take a look. Okay, so I'm outside here. I can't really reach up all the way to see, but I'll put the camera up there. I can feel the draft right now. See if I can. There's definitely a strong draft, so I don't think there's any blockage there. You'd want to check for blockage first of all. So the reason you want to check the exhaust for blockage is because that's one of the possible causes. There could be a restriction in the exhaust. So now that I'm going to do a little more, I'm going to go ahead and turn the power off to this unit. Let's just check that. Yeah, still blinking the same 3 code. Still will not turn the burner on or ignite the gas. So the next step, like I said, I'm going to turn it off and we'll check the hose there. So I actually had this happen a few days ago or a week ago, where it was doing a similar kind of thing, except this inducer motor, blower motor, was not turning on. And what I did is I pulled off that vacuum hose down here, and there's a little bit of blockage right here. And let me just zoom in so you can see that. There appears to be something blocking it again. I was actually expecting different results this time, but looks like we got to clear that out again. So what I'm going to do, you want to clear that out and use like a paper clip or something. And what you want to do is be able to go in about a ½ inch past that metal cabinet there. So you'll need it to be, oh, I don't know, probably 1.5 inches long, whatever you're poking in there. So I'm going to grab something. Okay, so I grabbed a wire twist tie And I'm just going to try putting it in there. Oh, probably couldn't see that, but what happened there was I poked just at the very tip and it kind of broke free. Like that was a little bit of crusty right there. This may not be rigid enough, but I'm gonna try putting it through there. And I had it in that far, so that would have been deep enough to get in there and clear anything out. If we take a look at this, I don't know, I don't really see anything, maybe a little bit of white stuff, but that would probably be enough to fix the problem. Let's take this hose. There's one more thing I can try actually, just hang on. Okay, so I got one more thing to test. Now in my case, that little port was plugged with something. And like I say, that happened recently also, so I am concerned about that. But if your port is clear, another tip here that you can try is to, take this hose that you disconnected that goes up to that switch, attach a straw to it, and then blow and suck gently on it to see if you can hear that switch activating. So I'm going to put the camera up here. Hopefully you'll be able to hear if there's a little clicking coming from there. So here goes. Did you hear that? You don't need very much pressure or vacuum. I'll do it again. So one of the tips I read was that can actually help. It can help that switch work again a little better if there's an issue. So now that I've used the straw to clear out that tube and something pokey to clear out that, I'm going to reconnect this and we'll turn the power back on, but I have a feeling this will do it. The power's back on. We'll just wait for the thermostat to power up and let's go check out the unit. We can see the LED blinking slowly and steadily. That's good. That is normal. Just waiting for it to start up now. Okay, the fan came on, that's good. We'll see if the gas and the igniter come on. And the LED is blinking fast. That's also good, that's a normal sign. I believe there's a 20-second delay for the gas. And that's very good. So it appears to be working good here. That's great. So as you can see, the temperature's going up. It's actually running. I'm happy with that. Ah, that heat feels good coming out of there. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Well, I hope you found the video helpful. I know these sorts of heaters are pretty common. A lot of guys have them in their garages and in shop spaces. They're really quite good. This is the first time I've had a problem with it. Was a week ago with that little bit of blockage, and then it kind of returned here now again. But I hope this video has helped you out. if you have the 3 flash code on yours. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below, and if you've had something similar happen and you want to add a tip, definitely leave a comment below as well. I hope the video was helpful. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.